I hope you're well. I swear I just look like a crazy person in my bedroom window because I bought this new stand on the TikTok shop. I got sucked in to the TikTok shop, people. I got sucked in. How many people get sucked into the TikTok shop? Anyway, I did, and I bought this camera stand and it moves with you. So as you move around the room, the camera stand will move with you. Anyway, I don't know how it works, so I'm still trying to figure it out, but I was just in my bedroom window, like going from side to side, trying to get it to work. And my neighbours are outside looking up like, what's she doing? There goes Rach, the crazy neighbour. So, never mind. Anyway, in today's video, I'm going to talk about how frugal am I. I was watching this YouTuber called Frugal Fit Mom. Absolutely love her. I think she's brilliant. I will link her in the description box if you want to go and check her out. And she did a video quite a while ago asking herself many questions of how frugal she actually is. She read an article, which again, I will try and find the link, and I'll link that for you as well. And she went through it to see how frugal she actually is. So I thought it'd be really fun if I did it as well today in this video. So I'm kind of taking her idea and doing my own thing with it. But it was from her that I saw the idea, called Frugal Fit Mom. If you want to go check out her channel, she's really, really good, all about frugal living. She's really bubbly and fun and everything else. So I really like her. But if you want to go and check her out, I'll link her in the description box below. So I've got my little laptop here and all of it is written on there. So I'm going to be looking down a little bit. But apparently this is 26 frugal ways of living from the Great Depression in 1929 to 1939. It's more like US based than it is UK based, but it still might be relevant to most of us. So I thought I would just give it a go and see if I am actually frugal or not. So the first question is, do you make your own soap? And the answer is no. No, I don't. I don't even know how to make soap. How do you make soap? Is it easy? Is it complicated? Do I need a lot of stuff to do it? I've never made it. Do you make your own soap? Is it easy? And is it nicer on your skin? Do let me know if you make your own soap, because I'm interested. Number 2 is, do you wear your clothes more than once before washing? Yes, that might sound gross to some people, but yes, I do. If I'm just dossing around the house and not really doing anything, I'm not going out anywhere, I haven't exercised or anything like that, and the clothes don't overly stink, I'll probably wear them the next day. That's not saying I always change my underwear. I always change my socks and I change my pants, but I might wear my bra. I might wear my bra maybe 2 days in a row rather than just every day, because who's got the time to wash it, really? I mean, come on. I mean, am I the only one or is there more? Am I gross? I don't know. So yes, I do wear my clothes more than once before I wash them. If they do not stink, I will wear them again. So I got 1 out of 26 so far. Number 3 is, do you keep warm at night with a hot water bottle? Yes, I do. I love my hot water bottle. My son has a hot water bottle. He has it more than I do. So he'll have it at night and then I've got to do it for him first thing in the morning. Don't bother putting the heating on. He just wraps himself in a blanket with the hot water bottle and he's fine. I'm usually so busy in the morning, I don't even feel the cold. But yes, I do keep myself warm at night by having a hot water bottle. So I got 2 out of 26. I'm 2 out of 26 so far. Number 4 is, do I know sewing skills? No, I don't. It is something I really do need to learn. I don't know how to do it. I'm still at that point going, Mum, can you sew the button on his shirt for me, please? I really need to change that at 40 years old. I must get my mum to teach me how to do basic sewing, because I don't know basic sewing skills. I'm sure it's really easy, but we didn't learn this at school, and I think that we should have. My mum learned it at school because she's nearly 65, but I didn't ever learn it at school, and I feel that it would have been such a benefit if I did learn how to sew at school. But no, I don't have any sewing skills whatsoever. Number 5 is, do I do all my errands in 1 week? Yes and no. When I go shopping over 2 days, and I go to the shops that are nearest my son's school, so I don't have to go over the other side of town. I do occasionally, like I went to Lidl a few weeks ago, that's on the other side of town for me, but majority of the time I will plan everywhere I need to go and I will try and fit it in into my schedule. So I always do a travel log every single week. It sounds really sad now I'm saying it out loud, but I'll be like, okay, where do I need to drive to on Monday? Okay, to go take my son to school. I need to pick him up from school. Is there anything else that I need to do? If there is, I'll try and work it around the times that I'm either taking my son or picking my son up from school. Anything that I need to do, I'll try and fit it in somewhere where I'm going somewhere else. So it just saves me time and probably saves me a little bit of petrol because I'm doing it on my way as well. So yes, I do try and do all my errands in one chunk rather than try to do them all over separate days of the week. So I got 3 out of 26 so far. The next one is, do I track my spending? Absolutely. It's something I've been doing for the past 6-7 months is I will track every penny of my spending. If I go out anywhere or I'm buying shopping, I'll come back and I'll put it in my spreadsheet. Or if something's come out of my bank, like a direct debit, as soon as I get an alert that has come out of my bank, I put it on the spreadsheet. I track my money so I know exactly where it's going. I know exactly what I'm spending things on so that I can always make cutbacks if I need to. But yes, I do always track my money. So that's 4. I've got 4 out of 26. Okay, number 7 is, do I have a herb garden? No, I don't have any herb or fruit or veggies or anything like that. It's something that I would love to do, but I'm worried that if I do it in my house, then I'm going to get spiders, and my son and I don't like spiders. So there's a fear, there's a spider fear going on there. But in the garden, I don't know how to do it where I can stop the cats getting to it or the dog getting to it. So if anybody has any ideas what to do there, that would be great, because I'm sure my son in the summer would love to plant things and see how they grow, because he's learning all that at school at the moment of how things develop. At the moment he's learning about how frogs develop, and he's growing something at school. He did tell me and I did listen at the time, but now I've forgotten. But anyway, he's loving that. So maybe doing something in the summer he would really enjoy, but I have no idea to go about it. So any advice on that would be appreciated. But if it's in the house, I'm scared I'm going to get spiders. And I don't like spiders. Okay, so I don't do that one. Number 8, do I cook with leftovers? Yes, if you know me by now, you know I love a clearance item, a yellow sticker. I love to cook with leftovers. My son had sausage and hash brown for breakfast today. He didn't eat one of the hash browns. I've now put that in cling film and I put it in the freezer. And later, and probably next week, it'll have sausage and hash brown for breakfast again. And I'll get that hash brown out. Anything that's left over, any pasta, is either frozen or put into another dish the next day. I always cook with leftover or clearance items. So that's 5. I've got 5 out of 26 so far. Okay, number 9. Do I look through the pantry before I go to the store? If you've been watching me, you know I do. I look through the fridge, the cupboards, or pantry as they say in the US. We call it a food cupboard over here. I look in the freezer. I will make meals out of what I've got before I go to the store. I do it every single week, all the time. That's 6. That's a given. I think most people do that. And if you don't do that, then really do start, because it will save you a ton of money. Number 10 is purchase a whole chicken. Now, I don't usually buy meat unless it's on a yellow sticker and it goes straight into the freezer when I come home. But if I could buy chicken breast or a full chicken, I would always go for the full chicken, because you get a lot more meat out of it. And I can make many different meals out of that as well. So if there's chicken breast there or a big chicken, I usually go for the whole chicken than the chicken breast. But it depends what's on the clearance items more than anything. So I'm going to say yes. So that's 7. That's 7 things that I do that's frugal at the moment. Number 11 is eat less meat. Now, if you've been following me, you know I've just come off a plant-based diet, so like tuna and cheese and eggs and all those other animal products as well. I don't buy a lot of meat. I usually buy it on the clearance item, then I chuck it in the freezer. The moment I know I've got chicken in there, I've got mince in there, I've got burgers that I made previously from mince that I got from the yellow sticker, meatballs I got from the yellow sticker as well. It's all in the freezer. So I do only buy meat when it's on offer, otherwise I don't usually buy it. But usually if you hit the store at the right time, you will get a good clearance item. So that's what I do. I will buy meat if we have no meat whatsoever. I will then buy meat. So I'm going to say yes for that one. I don't buy meat all the time. So that's 8. 8 out of 26 so far. Number 12 is, do I buy reusable products? And I don't think I do, which is something that needs to change. I don't think I do buy reusable products. I'm going to have to look into that one and maybe start looking at different items that I can do that's more reusable. I don't think I do that one. I've just noticed behind me there's a big old mess there. Excuse the mess. It's my son's rubber duck and my puzzle. So please excuse the mess behind me. So no, I don't do that one, and that's something I definitely need to do more of. I need to buy more reusable products. Number 13, I've already covered it, is start a vegetable garden. I have no idea how to start a vegetable garden which is cost effective and that the cats and the dogs and anything else, wildlife, gets into it, because I can't deal with that. I can't deal with it. So if you know how to start a vegetable garden that keeps them out, then do let me know, because I have no idea. But I've already covered that one. But no, I don't do a vegetable garden right now. And I should do, because the garden is huge. It's a huge garden, so I could easily start a vegetable garden up. Number 14 is invest in quality. So do I invest in quality rather than just buy it because it's cheap? No. No, I don't. And this is the reason why. I do buy my clothes cheap, and I do sometimes get them from a charity shop or a thrift store if you're in America, but I take really good care of them. I wash them correctly. I iron them correctly. I take really good care of it, so it's not always ragged. If I have to go, like, I have dresses in my cupboard, and I don't wear dresses very often, that are over 10 years old and they still look good, because I take really good care of my clothes. So even though they're cheap, I take really good care of it. So I don't buy quality, but I do take care of what I have. So I'm going to have to say no for that one as well. This doesn't look good, does it? This doesn't look like I'm very frugal. Number 15, do I upcycle my furniture? Again, no, I don't. But again, I take good care of it. And I've still got this chest of drawers that is literally on its last legs. And it's over 12 years old. But it's still going strong. It's not broken yet. So I kind of keep things until it's literally broken. And then I have to get rid of it. I have a rocking chair there, which I actually want to do something with. And every time I speak to someone about it, they give me different ideas. So I thought originally that I was just going to sand it down and paint it white and have a really beautiful white rocking chair. And then other people said, no, you should sand it down and varnish it because it will look better. So I don't know what to do. So what's your opinions with that rocking chair? Should I sand it down and paint it white, or should I sand it down and varnish it? Give me your opinion, because I don't know what to do with that one. But other than that, I don't really upcycle much at all, really. This really isn't going well. Number 16, do I buy things secondhand? Yes, I'm always in a charity shop. I'm always on Facebook Marketplace. I've always going onto Vinted to see what's there for Christmas presents, for clothes, for anything else. On Vinted at the moment, I am actually trying to save £200 in my Vinted bank, and that £200 is going to buy mine and my son's Disney clothes when we go on our Disney cruise next year. So I'm at £100 on Vinted at the moment, but I really need to start posting more stuff, because then that's how I'm going to get money, isn't it? But yes, I do buy secondhand all the time. And I really believe that if you've got little children, secondhand is always better, because they're going to grow out of it. They're going to ruin it because they're kids, and that's what kids do. It's not until they're a bit older that I start investing in things that they would actually like. Otherwise, I'm always at a charity shop, a car boot, Facebook Marketplace, or even on Vinted or eBay as well. So that is number 9. The next one is, do I make my own cleaning products? No, I don't at the moment, but it is something I really want to start doing. I really want to start making my own cleaning products, because I feel like you'll know what's in it and it's going to be better for the environment, and apparently it actually cleans things much better, but I don't really know where to start. So I'm going to have to do some research on the best way to make your own cleaning products. So if you make your own cleaning products, do let me know what you do, what you use it for, etc., so I can hopefully take some hints and tips from that too. But I don't do that right now, but it's definitely something I want to start doing. Number 18, do I share with neighbours? Not all my neighbours, because I don't like them all. Some of them are a little bit odd. But then again, I was just waving around in front of my window. They probably think I'm the crazy one. But my next door neighbour that I've known since I was a kid, we do share things. So if she goes and gets some food from somewhere, she doesn't like the food, she'll give it to me, and vice versa. She's bought a Too Good To Go box before, didn't like some of the items, passed it on to me, and I did the same for her. She's got little kids, I've got little kids, so they're friends and they play together. So we do kind of share things with our neighbours. We've also got a neighbour over the road who's got older kids, and if he's getting rid of anything that his boys don't want anymore, he'll bring it over to see if we want it before he throws it away. So yes, I do share with the neighbours from time to time. So I'm going to say yes on that one. I think that's number 10 out of 26. I'm doing okay. I'm doing okay. The next one is, do I learn how to preserve food? Am I saying that right? Preserve food or products? No, I don't. But again, it is something I want to do. I want to learn how to do that. So that is on one of my skills for the year, is learn how to preserve food. I think I'm saying that right. Anyway, you'd probably understand what I mean. So that is something I definitely want to do this year. And the next one is to learn to DIY around the house. Now, I am rubbish at DIY. I am no good. Luckily, I've got a dad and a brother that still help me out. But it's a skill that I need to learn. But it's a skill that I don't really want to learn. I'd rather pay someone to come and do it, but then again, that's more money. So at the moment, I'm fortunate I got my brother and my dad to help me out. But if anything happens and they can't help me, then I'm either going to have to learn or I'm going to have to pay someone to come and do it for me. But yes, so no, I don't know how to do DIY. I can paint a wall, but with a drill, I don't know how to do that. I don't know what that was. Oh God, what's going on today? Okay, the next one is to use less electricity. Now, when you've got a little kid, that can be a little bit tricky sometimes because of all the tablets and everything else they want to watch. I don't know about your kid, but mine likes to leave lights on all the time. However, when my son is with his dad, I have this beautiful lamp that has actually run off batteries that I use instead of using my lamp. I only charge one thing at a time, get it to full power, and I don't actually recharge it again until it gives me that warning, like you're running out of battery, you need to put me on charge, and then I'll charge it. Other than that, I try not to use as much electricity as I can. So that's just something that I do. But when I've got my son here, it's a little bit more trickier. But when I'm on my own, yes, I do try and save on electricity where I can. So that's 11. That's 11. The next one is, do I relax by candlelight? Now, if I put candles on with my son here, he blows them out. No matter if I tell him it's absolutely fine, they can stay on, it's okay, he's like, no mummy, fire, and he will blow them out. So I can't have candles on when my son's here. But when my son is not here, as I said, I've got the battery operated lamp that I use, but I also put candles on as well. It feels warmer, it feels cozier, and again, it saves on electricity too. So I do relax when my son's with his dad with a lot of candles, because I do love a candle. So that's 12. If I can get one more, I'm halfway. Let's see. Number 23 is use just a dab. Yes, I do. Just a dab, just a little bit of washing up liquid, just a little bit of toothpaste, just enough to do it rather than the whole thing, or like squirting loads of washing up liquid into the bowl. Just using what is actually needed, just using a dab. I've actually started adopting this over the last couple of months, and I've noticed that things last a lot longer because I'm not using as much as I think I need. I'm only actually using what I do need, and then the rest, so therefore I'm actually saving money because I'm not having to go out and buy toothpaste every week or buy washing up liquid all the time. So yeah, just using a dab has been really quite helpful without realising it. So that's 13. I got halfway with my frugal living. Number 24, use things up before replacing. I don't quite know what to do with this one, because you know me, if you follow me, you know that when I open the last of something, I buy it again. So if I open my last packet of porridge oats, I will go and buy porridge oats on my next shop. So I've always got them in the cupboard. So I'm never going to run out. I don't buy tons and tons of it. It's when I open the last packet, I buy a new packet. So I know that it's there. So I don't actually wait until everything's run out before I buy it. I wait until I'm on my last one and then go and buy it. So I think I'm going to have to say no. I don't wait until it actually needs replacing before I replace it. I don't think I do. Anyway, let's move on. So number 25, go to restaurants less often. I don't go to restaurants. I can't remember the last time I went to a restaurant. God, it must have been 12 years ago since I last went to a restaurant. No, it must have been about 10 years ago since I last went to a restaurant with my ex-husband. Other than that, since I split up from my ex, I've not been to any restaurants whatsoever. None at all. I've been to coffee shops, but not restaurants. So yes, I suppose I can say yes, I do that one because I don't go. So that's 14. I've got 14 out of 26. And the very last one, at number 26, is make cash payments. I'm a bit of a sucker for this one. I always have cash on me, but I always tend to use my card. I think it's a habit. I really do think it's more of a habit than anything else that I need to break, because I always have cash on me. I always have a £10 emergency cash in my purse, but I always have a little bit of extra cash as well, but I never use it. I always just pull out my card, which is something that I really should change, because I think it will stop me buying so much at the shops as well, because I know I've only got £20 cash, so therefore I need to only buy the essentials. So there we go. That's all 26 questions. I got 14 out of 26, so I'm halfway. So I would love to know what your score is. How many out of 26? How frugal are you? I will link in the description box below the article, all the 26 questions, and Frugal Fit Mom, her video on it as well. She got it from someone else, but I can't remember who it was, but I will link her video in the description box. You can go and check her out as well. So do let me know, if you go through those questions, how frugal are you? I got 14 out of 26. I would love to know what your score is. Anyway, I thought it'd be nice to do something a little bit different. So if you like this video, then do hit that thumbs up. And then it just lets me know that these are the kind of things that you like to see from me, and I would do more of them because I actually found this really fun to do. If you are new here, don't forget to hit that subscribe button so you don't miss any future videos. If you're not new here but yet to subscribe, then please consider doing so. I'd really appreciate it. And if you have subscribed, if you join my Facebook group, if you've joined Instagram, and now even TikTok, yes, I'm on TikTok now. I will link my handle, whatever it's called, in the description box as well. Then do go and give me a follow over there. I really appreciate all the love and support that you give me. Thank you so much. I hope whenever you're watching this, you're having a good morning, good day, or good evening, and I will see you on the next one. Bye, guys.